All right, welcome back to another episode of the 611 podcast. Jimmy Rollins, co-host Ryan Howard. Today in ATL.
Yes, sir.
You know, the All-Star games here in ATL. You're a resident of ATL.
This is correct.
But a true Atlanta man.
Yes, sir.
Waka Flocka Flame.
Man.
In the building today.
Waka!
Jimmy and
Waka.
Ryan.
Oh, then a bang.
Hey, real talk, bro. That was my walkout song. I used to come out to that hard in the paint, bro.
I peeped that.
I peeped, man. Look, I always used to try to go with music that was going to get the crowd kind of going into it. But I was like, bro, when you
That
got
was for
cats
me.
from the other team coming up to you, like, bro, that was big moments for me, bro. Because anytime they played that, I was about to do some damage.
We go out to dinner, we go out to the club, artists come in, all of a sudden the music change. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But in sports, we get to actually choose what we want.
Yeah.
So when we choose,
hard.
because it means something. It's like this puts me in that zone. So like when Rye came out to it for me, that was big man song. Like, I couldn't come out to Hard in the Paint. I'm hitting singles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? he show up, he doing something, so it made sense.
Right.
But when you hear that your song meant something, what is that?
Honestly, I don't got no feelings on it. I promise. But it's funny that he got the same feeling I had making it.
Yeah.
I mean, I said, I just want to hear something. First thing I thought about was like Gladiators. I wanted to think like if he was in a Coliseum sitting in the back about to get ready to like go to fight. I thought for LeBron because it was like LeBron because the theme was like on some what if I was LeBron in the paint and then the game is like down to 10 seconds. It was one of those. It was a moment kind of record. But now I was like, dang, what if people don't get it like this? I'm like, forget it. I'm going hard in the paint anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And it rubbed off like that. And so to hear him say that and he hit shit, I'm like, damn.
Yeah. That was it.
And he
that
hit.
was exactly it. That was exactly
It's
it.
just a feeling. It was like, I'm like, we about to win.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
It felt like you about to win. Yeah, we should look into them kind of instruments.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, because it was like when that first beat dropped, like you said, bro, you know something is about to happen.
And that roll, that
Yeah.
So
and then I yelled. That was important for us.
Yeah.
From when I remember I recorded, I said, bro, we got to take the beat out and let me say, fuck, and just say a couple of lines and hit. Because I think about if you running out in a tunnel or anything, and it's them last word, and like, fuck, and then I go, boom, and you like, you running like, yeah.
That's that moment.
It just give you like the, it definitely was some inspired by some gladiators.
Yeah.
Some gladiator in sports. That's definitely what it was.
So for rappers, how important is it for you to have that piece? Like what does it mean? Like, is it, you know?
First, it's important if you make it a part of your image.
Got it.
But, you know, stars shine, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all kind of stars that glow and shine. And to me, it just put the spice on the
piece on
rice.
it.
Right.
Yeah. I had some pieces.
I like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you gotta get some pieces.
Had to. All right, so we're gonna talk about Acuna.
Oh, wow.
He put
What you got on that?
zoom in that
It's
again.
nasty.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
that's crazy work.
That's
They
nice.
killed that.
Yeah. Got the
With
color
the
and
Gucci
everything.
links?
Yeah, he got the arm sleeve on there.
Oof.
I ain't gonna count. He killed
elbow
that.
That's some work right there.
Yeah,
the
it
pocket out and everything.
That's nice.
I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, yeah.
And I've
that's
never
nice,
seen
bro.
too many chains with that coloring.
Yeah.
That look.
good.
He got a 10. He got a 10 on that.
Ooh.
Okay. Ah, well played.
Baby trumpets. Okay,
Well
yeah.
played.
So his walkout music is that. Dun,
Nah,
dun,
nah.
dun, dun, yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, good one, boy.
Oof.
I would have made the back of the chain look like a baseball though.
That's a good point.
Well played.
That's a good point.
I'll give him a 8.5 for that.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Man, that's nice.
See, it's the character. It ain't about just blinging.
Yeah.
Right.
It's still the character. That's what make it fun. Jazz got a 10.
That's a 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Even the chain is fire.
The chain is fire too.
Interesting.
I'm just that back.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. 7.
Oh,
Juan Soto.
Yeah, that thing
back.
hard. Gold
Yeah.
bad.
Gold bat. Yeah.
I mean, they got the whole. Ooh,
He got the hand across the chest.
he cold with it.
Yeah, that's
he
nice
drilled.
right there.
Yeah.
That's nice
He
right
drilled.
there.
Ooh.
He drilled the Silver Surfer motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
He
nice.
drilled.
Yeah.
He got a 10 for that.
I like
for
that.
sure.
That's dope.
So, a little bit on the music. When you're making music, do you have a thought going into the studio, or you picking beats trying to find what you want to hear to rap to what you already have planned, or you hear the music and then it starts talking to you?
Well, back then I didn't care. I was just like, yo, I gotta get this out my. It was just then when I was younger, it was more so if I don't get this out, I'm gonna crash.
Right.
So I had to get it out before I crash. In today's time, it's more like, yo, let's just go in there and do something. Now you subconscious, right? You got kids, business, right?
Right.
Damn, I say this, like, but it's still, it's to me, I still use it as like anger management. Or counseling, or it's an expression like, I gotta get this out of me. Like sometimes I want to rap with the politics stuff, right? But then I don't fully know the truth, so it's hard to talk about something that I don't fully know the truth. And I'm the kind of person that don't want to affect nobody with art. Right. I don't want my art to be a misery because it's kind of wrong. You know what I'm saying? I grew up like that. I had to grow up in a society with people like, oh, let's talk slavery today. Whole time y'all talking about my aunts, my uncles, my grandparents, my aunties. That hurt.
Right.
But who are me to teach you my hurt? So I never want to make my art feel like that for other people. That's why I stayed in the club. So people notice I always want to just be in the party. I never wanted to be a part of like the top 10, the top 5, the top this. Because I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. Because art could be real, like
that's real, because I say it all the time, especially to the kids. Like what you listening to, over time you start believing it, you start seeing it, you start acting it out. It's not on purpose, but if you're listening to it all the time,
it becomes second nature.
It becomes who you are.
Yeah,
and it's very important that, especially when you have kids. Sometimes you got to turn that station. It's like, I like it, but you can't listen to this.
Right.
It's going to get to a point where you will, but you're not going to do it in front of me, and it's not going to happen today. I know myself. I was inspired by music.
Yeah,
I love music. I played instrument. I was in a band, but I was just much better in baseball. And I was like, bro, so I understood the power and influence of music. So to hear you say that, like, you know, why you chose the lane and why you didn't get outside that's big, because as you know, I mean, cap. Everybody this and that. It's like, come on, you got to evolve.
Right.
You're not living that life no more, you know? So to hear.
But you don't know it's real or fake, though, as a kid. That's the cold part. So that's the part I really do know, though. People are like, yo, the kids listen. I'm like, but people not wrong, because when I was younger, I was listening to music. I ain't know nothing. Yeah. Like when I listen to rock music, I used to be like, oh, they love the devil. They just biting bats and like it's crazy. Like we grew up with the Marilyn Manson stuff. So
for real.
But then when you see hip hop, you see probably Timberland boots like, yo, son, we outside. Like New York was jumping. But then Atlanta started coming in. And Atlanta, what Atlanta did, I'm telling you, man, the South. Like Georgia, man, Georgia actually saved like the corruption of music. I'm telling you, man, because what Georgia did was like put the comedy back in it, put the humor back in it, put the party back in it. But then when I come in, it made it like, okay, it's party, but it's gangster. But I didn't let the media take the gangster of me. I took that back. I'm like, bro, y'all not about to make me the new Suge Knight. No way, bro. I'm like, I'm not trying to be this. I'm a product of my environment, but I like to party, so I took the party route. But when I took the party route, I started seeing music come to like drill and emo. See, my music was like a mixture of drill, emo, and partying in one. So that's why I connected with all demographics of kids, because we all experienced that. Now, if I'd have just made it gangster, it wouldn't have been to everybody. It's just been a black thing. But I started seeing the emos come up, the rock come up, the this come up, all based off what route I took. So I'm like, dang, that's crazy. And I watch people follow me. Like I watch coming to clubs where people used to have haircuts to like black kids growing dreads, white kids growing long hair and going like this, like rock. They was already doing it. I'm like, dang, changing their hairstyle. But you young, you just going with the flow. But I know me, I was the kind of person like, yeah, I created this. I created the Globetrotters. Like none of that. I was just like, yo, we going with the flow. But it was love though. I still seen kids who could be kids.
No, that's what's up. Like, who were some of your biggest inspirations? Obviously, being down south, you know, being here in Atlanta, a hotbed.
Oh,
Like a lot of the musicians you just mentioned, you know, you got Outkast, you got Ludacris, like everybody down
I'ma
here.
tell
Who,
you. You
who,
ready?
who were the who were those folks?
Boot camp.
Boot camp.
Boot camp.
Oh, okay.
Boot camp for sure. No, boot camp was that, but that's
Okay.
up there. Like,
Right.
I love boot camp. I love Keo Ali. I love Lil Jon. I love Ludacris. I love Sammy Sam. I just love the party of it. Like, baseball was lit then, bro. We was playing in the Hawk growing up.
Hey, y'all
Like,
was
what?
lit, but y'all get to that first round and be out.
Yeah, that's facts.
But y'all got it with 22. Y'all won.
20.
Y'all do you celebrate that still?
Hey, that's
you,
crazy.
You celebrate the 20?
It was like, ooh.
Hey, but let's get into something. You know, some of your passions, and we gonna talk about your collecticon.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Right. So I don't know nothing about that.
Please.
Word.
Educate me.
Collecticon. Well, I love most of like card games, right?
Yeah.
So you got to think we grew up in the era of the cards.
Yeah.
The baseball cards, the basketball cards, the football cards. It was the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But I came from the era of like Pokemon. And Pokemon, well, I learned actually how to be a salesman. Like I made my first $1,000 of Pokemon cards. Right, because I used to live in Georgia, and when I went to New York for the summer, one of my boys was like, "Yo, let's go to Chinatown."
Yeah.
He like, "Waka, let's go." He said, "We already going." He said, "Bro, we already catching 2 school buses to get to school back then. Like, why not?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "What's day?" He said, "Pokemon card." Oh, go ahead. Right. So my boy taught me how to get like Pokemon cards, like not originals, but you can make it
You know,
look
yeah,
Right,
for sure.
Right.
So I scraped up my first $1,000 doing that, and it was over with. But I love Pokemon because what Pokemon did for me in my life was I felt like Ash. And all the Pokemons, like all the things that I could capture and create and manifest. So I treated it like ideas. So Pokemon taught me how to use my imagination. Go somewhere bigger than where you was and where you at. And then I fell in love with Zelda. Link was the same way.
Zelda.
So I started. So
Zelda,
that's why I can say games is not bad, like right? Because if you get a game that's adventurous and make you think with imagination, then it's a bigger thing. So when I heard about Collecticon, I went to ShoeCon or something, like SneakerCon.
Yep.
They was like, yo, man, you know, they got, my boys like, look at these kids dressing in costumes and this. But the whole time, I ain't gonna lie, I was man, like, damn, bro, I go in there.
Fully outfitted like this.
But bro, I'm supposed to be gangster, though, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, you Waka Flocka, you're not supposed to be thinking about no Pokemon. I'm like, yo, and that's when it clicked. I'm like, yo, I gotta go in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, cool. I tried. Then another thing, I get on the airplane, I read this magazine, this guy was talking about, like, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I got this, and I'm not happy. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those magazines. Like, I read it, but he had a good passage in there, though. He was like, yo, I had to go back to everything that I loved as a kid.
Right. Okay.
And that's when I went to yo, I swear to God, I played Pokemon. It reminded me, like, damn, Waka. Like, happy, bro. Like, just playing the game. So I went back to that. I never leave it. Like, Pokemon is life. I love it.
How much of that have you taken to like being able to add that to your artistry? Like through
I just
your
did a
music and
Charizard
whatnot?
song. I'm actually about to drop it.
Okay.
Probably Friday.
Okay.
Facts.
You heard it here first.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yeah,
kind of what I
I'm
said.
dropping- gotta
Charizard.
Charizard.
So who is he? Like I said, I don't know
Charizard's
nothing
a
about.
fire type Pokemon. He come from Charmander, Charleon, and So Charmander is a Pokemon that grows to level 16, and he turns into Charleon. And from 16 to 36 or 35, he turned to Charizard. That's like his master evolving. So it's like a dragon that blow fire out his mouth.
So that's you.
Yeah,
Evolution.
Look, it's crazy, bro. And that was my favorite Pokemon as a fire. And then people start calling me Waka Flocka Flame. So like fire always.
So it was already there.
It was
bro,
already
it's
there.
crazy, bro. Like the analogy of fire in my life.
That's
is
crazy.
It's just
Hey, the world gonna speak to you. You know
It
what I'm
is.
saying?
You just gotta listen.
Get and recognize the signs, and when you do, it's a beautiful thing. They playing these Pokemon. You know, I'm playing Madden, playing RBI, whatever. Pokemon, and it looked lit. I just wasn't gonna spend the time to play it.
You gotta
I'm
understand the story. It's like Dragon
and
Ball
that's what I
Z.
wasn't gonna try to do.
Yeah, you gotta.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I grew up in it. Like it's just.
It was nothing.
Yeah, that's.
But I respect it. Like I get it now. You know, as an adult, but as a kid, I'm like, nah, I'm about to go play ball. I ain't doing nothing.
Then it blew up with trading cards. I still got all my cards. Like I got cards worth some money on. I'm talking about thousands.
What's your favorite card? Whether it's the value of it, but what's your favorite card?
I ain't Charmander cards. I like Charmander. Charmander, Gengars, Snorlax, some Jigglypuffs, the Mewtwo's.
You said
Jigglypuffs. Man, I'm getting education today.
Hey, I don't know nothing about it.
I didn't do Pokemon.
They got Pikachu, the baseball,
They do.
version.
They do. And they have the Pikachus out there on the
they
field.
did.
They did a whole bunch
did.
of them. So I know. I mean, I know about it in that nature. But like I said, was Pokemon? Was that the one where they had cats running all around different states trying to find?
That was me, bro.
That was you.
That was me.
So that was Pokemon.
I'm about to lie, that was me. I came up front. That was me, man.
We need a soundtrack. We doing a Pokemon Go. MLB releasing it, right?
That's right.
So we need a soundtrack.
That's right.
Dang, that might be a fire game though. MLB Pokemon.
Yeah.
Whoa, that might be fire.
You heard it here first on the 611 podcast.
Go.
See, he already going with it. So
let me tell you in sports I noticed, bro. Out of everybody's bench, the MLB bench, bro, you really can't find out what they got going on in there.
Nah.
Like it's in the dugout. It's really
it's away from everything.
What happens in there?
So we were talking about this.
I wish I had hidden cameras in there. Like,
it could be anything. It could be last night. It could be what's going on tonight.
yo,
Like now, if it's a no hitter or something like that, then it ain't nothing really being said because
Right.
baseball players are superstitious. I'm not one of them, but I wasn't going to be the one to get blamed.
Right.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to do something that I know goes against that cardinal rule, those unwritten rules. I'm not going to be the one.
Right.
But I mean, about the fifth, sixth inning. We looking at dinner reservations. We ain't gonna even lie.
Right, where we going?
Hey,
We're like,
we looking at dinner reservations. We looking. It's a late game. We got reservations here. Where we going out after that? Hey, did you go make that phone call? Nope. Run upstairs. Go. Whoever you got to do to get you in.
Are you
See,
home?
bro,
If you're home on the road, because if you're home on the
you-
road, like. Hey, did you talk to such and such on the other team? He
line
got it
that up?
set up. Like, are we good?
Yeah.
Where are we going? Like all this.
Yeah.
Because you play so many games,
and you in the city for 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
You know, baseball. All right, if I had to think of baseball to me was like the most preppiest ones.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Baseball was the preppiest, but then you get jockeys. To me, that was football players.
Right.
The guys that want to be hip all the time was like basketball
Basketball,
players.
for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got the prestige guys, like the soccer players. So I met all three of them. When I met the baseball players, I'm like, damn. All right, these my speed, right?
Yeah.
Cause bro, they organized. It's
Yeah.
not like why it's like, look, bro, we can't have all those cameras and stuff, but we ain't doing nothing crazy. Like,
Yeah,
it was more homeboyish.
No, for
So
sure.
basketball was competition.
Yeah.
Football, it was
We see it in basketball.
Yeah.
For
Football
sure.
was more so like, don't be talking about this. My vibes.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
Right.
this. The soccer was like, damn, we can't be seen doing this. But then I hang with baseball people. It's like it was saying all right, bro, we about to do this. This weekend we gotta go do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, this is.
That's
Damn,
for
I
sure.
should've played
You got the
baseball.
cities. We got 3 days in the city. Every
Yeah.
game starts at 7
And
o'clock.
baseball
every
players
day.
love sightseeing.
No, we gonna get out there. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, that's so if it's not nothing special. I mean, don't get me wrong. You got the baseball talk.
Right.
Mad at the umpire, cursing the umpire
Right.
out.
Asking about pitches, all that kind of stuff.
If I see something
Normal
I don't
baseball
like,
talk.
I'm sitting right there in Charlie face. Huffing and puffing, you're like, yeah, okay, so
Yeah, why
I'm thinking
he
he's listening.
tell you?
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Actually, Charlie would be funny because Charlie would come up to you. Like if you were a pitcher or something like that,
yeah.
and you gave up a home run, he'd come over to me and Jimmy and be like, pitcher be right there. He'd be like, "What's supposed to do to that ball?" They get it off our guy, and we'd just be like,
he
just
didn't care.
laughing.
But
it was all in fun though.
Yeah,
it was all in fun though.
So we had a lot of freedom, but for real, like most of the conversations, like after the baseball stuff, was what's lined up.
Yeah.
Baseball players, it's crazy. They like the most matures.
I think we have to be.
You have to.
I think
I
we
hate
have
to say
be.
it like that.
Yeah.
I respect just from my little career. How I seen baseball players. They always had a little more respect.
Mm-hmm.
Just then
So and I'll say it to
y'all
this.
good at hiding your dirty lines.
Hey, what you doing? We
That's
talking
what
about?
it is. Let me
He
not
mic'd
be
up.
biased.
Right.
We mic'd
See?
up. Hey, rule
Right.
23.
Right.
Rule
Right.
23.
Rule 23.
Rule 23. He mic'd up. Hey,
Right.
Hey, what'd you say? We don't know what you're talking about. No, but I will say this. I think as you pointed out in baseball, it was always and always has been the team across the front. That's what you represent.
Right.
When other sports, which I find out, it's about the individual star.
Right.
the competition. Like, is there a competition? Yeah, like he go get a Ferrari. Okay, I might go get something. You know, just we compete in that way. But on the field, it's not really as much. And off the field, like we together 195 days out of 365 days. So it's like we ain't got no time to really be doing all the stuff in between. And we have to really be a family.
That's why baseball players is super rich, man.
Yeah.
This guy's working all the time.
All the time. Yeah. And we're trying to be like you. We're not trying to work.
Right.
We're trying to be on some ownership.
Yeah, but then we addicted, right? You try to slow down, and you get restless, and I start arguing with your girl. You like, he's like, babe, just get out the house.
I'm about to say, go somewhere.
Go do something.
Hey.
Right.
Go on that college tour.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
The college tour for me, I think they robbed me from my youth. Right? What the music business did to me is like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's wrong. Mm-hmm. Like I don't even talk about it. Like what they did to me and my family, bro. It's to the point where I never even wanted to talk about it. So I focus more so on like righting my wrongs. Like when people are like, "Yo, Waka, I like drill music start with you." Like Chicago wouldn't have drill music, and they make me in the inside. I don't like that because then you start feeling like you was the soundtrack to all the killings, right? Mm-hmm. Then you see the drill music in New York, everywhere around the world. You be like, "Damn, I actually like." I don't want to say I started it, but hey, you damn sure you was Einstein for it.
Right.
So when I went to like colleges and then different kind of colleges, I got to see like different kind of nationalities and how they are from the very beginning, from white kids to Jewish kids to Indian kids to foreign exchange kids to even black kids. Like, because it's mad black kids I grew up, I ended up being around them. I'm like, damn, I never even hung around black people like y'all. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understood, like, damn, I didn't grow up around being civilized. And then on top of it, these kids are the future of America. So at least as an artist, I could go there and show them morality. I could show them, have empathy, go in there and take pictures and be a good human. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, they still developing. So no matter how rich, how famous y'all see me be, I'm still humble enough I can sit here and talk to y'all. I'm still humble enough, and to me, that gives me more energy. Because you fighting for your spot, you fighting to pay your bills, you fighting to keep your sanity, but then you get around a group of kids that you ain't even looking like. It's just straight pure entertainment. Like
right. And
it's just like, damn, they grasping something out your mind. Mm-hmm. It's more so of like that. That's the feeling I get like, damn, they actually want to hear an idea. They want to hear a quote. They want like, yo, bro, I'm stuck here. Like kids ask all the time, like, look, man, I'm in school for this, but do it make sense? I'm like, nah, this really makes sense. Make sure you got economics. Make sure you got some kind of business degree just to know corporate structure. Because, man, then fast forward, I got kids that work for Procter & Gamble, this, that. Like, well, I can remember my first da-da-da-da. Or I could be in a deal and 5 or 3 people at the table like, yo, bro, we party together. Look at this picture. Right. That right there helped out. To me, that's what I wanted. I did it for the longevity of it. That's all it was. Like, and to me, that's the love. That's like that's the core of it all. And then plus, you get to go to the bar.
You know, I mean, on top, after we do all that,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Right. After we do all that, that's that dugout talk you was asking about.
Right.
Yeah.
The young kids, they give me more depth to talk to of our guys.
Yeah.
Bro, we out of touch. Like we out of touch because they erased it. Mm-hmm. Like it's gone. Like, bro, you gotta think. Like we was kids when people say FaceTime, you're in the future.
For real.
You get on a phone call, you're in the future.
Right.
Your car got a screen, you in the future. Hello, kids. We in our future. Mm-hmm. So no, and our future feel like they're like, right. I'd rather be like in the woods. I like country stuff. I noticed that I don't like big cities. Mm-hmm. Like I had to, as a man, I had to realize that people like, yo, it's lit in Miami. Yo, we was on a yacht and this. I'm like, this is not fun, bro. Like it's crazy. I'm an activity guy, so I learned I'm just country. So if I'm in the country, I'm down with that. I'm down with driving like trucks and hauling stuff and helping people move. Like I'm just a country. I'm just country, bro.
Now, is that something that like you know that about yourself, but then like you said, you're a rapper. And it's always this image that they want you to be, they want to push this, and you finding that. So that never happened to you. You were good.
It's over. It's over. Like I seen that. What you saying when I was younger, right? When I get back to Georgia, people are like, yo, you gotta move. I'm like, I'm not trying to move. I'm trying to go to the Braves game, the Falcons game, the Hawks game, and Atlanta United game. Like I want to be a founding member. Like that. That's the part in life that I'm ready for. Like
that's tough, man, because you get lost in a lot of this stuff. Because even with what we did, baseball, that fame, the fortune,
all that notoriety. You're in a bubble.
And you
live
get
in
lost.
a bubble. You live in a
bubble.
You
can get lost with that. But that's dope, man. That you can stay grounded and stay who you are.
I didn't want
because
I literally didn't want this, bro.
So if you didn't, how did that happen? Then? Like you didn't want it.
Just being down to your last dollar. But I know if I tell myself if I do music, I want to talk when I call high class ebonics. I love talking ghetto. To me, I love talking with ebonics only because it's a lot of people in the world that understand that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand this high language of grammar. Because I met people that's high scholars that can't even accomplish with a person that's dumb, basically, how they say. And then I love it, man, because when you talk ebonics, it's more expressive. Like, you can feel it better. He's like, yes, technically. Shut up, Professor O. What are you talking about, man? Be quiet. But ebonics, to me, it shows the morality and it shows you who you are when you got to compare things to other things because your grammar is not big enough. I love that. I love 2-syllable things. All this 5-syllable words. I'm not doing it, brother. Sorry. I leave it for my kids to be great. I'm not doing that. Like, and to me, that's what kept me with the people.
Because I used to use big words. Because we didn't come around. Nobody used big words. So I was using it to expand my vocabulary and my education, knowing that when you get in those rooms, you're not about to blow me away when it's some fancy word. I'm going to let you think I don't know it. So I want to see what you made up. But I was doing it for that purpose of also my friends around me like, look, you got to know these words. If we trying to get rich when we're the kids, trying to get rich, this is how they going to be talking.
Right.
It ain't gonna be a lot of us. So that's how we gonna be talking.
Y'all just caught the alley hoop. Now you see what y'all said? Guess what I seen? See, bro, one day I was watching movies. And you notice every time in movies, right? No matter if they black in a white environment, a young white kid in a rich white environment, people in rich environments are still intrigued of why you here, how you here, and what you sound like. So if you stuck on trying to use their language, then you have no excitement in conversation. People are more excited for who you are as a character. And they're like, what you mean? Let me break it down for you. Let me give you an analogy. What kind of sports you like? If people tell you sports, this is what I mean by this and that. And they be like, oh, I like this guy. Right. So that's your power. You got to think, man, you coming into a room, you're a frog. They never seen frogs before. But they got a perception of frogs. But when a frog come in here talking, that's a different environment. When you start breaking your words down to people that never understood it or they thought they understood it, they're like, wow, there's actually people in this environment that's actually, and that's why I bought the music. No matter, I remember starting people like, Waka, you the dumbest person. I'm like, dumb. I run hula hoops around y'all. Right. Cool. You finished college and school. Let me see how far you about to get. And that's what got me to where I was at, dog. Like, I'm still going. But
yes, you are. So yeah, bro, you are definitely still going. I mean, you got the residency in Vegas.
Yeah.
So we got what else? We got a tour coming up.
Yeah.
In South America Euro tour.
Yeah.
Got the
I
college
just got my
tours.
passport back.
I mean, you talking about you trying to which one?
Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all went out the country, right? What did it do for y'all brain? Did it like,
bro, it's a whole different animal.
It expands it opens your eyes.
It's a whole different animal.
Because in the States, we're brainwashed to think that we're the best.
Yeah.
And then you go other places and you like, I don't know how true that is. I love my country.
Right.
But you can't sit there and say we're the best. We were just in Japan. They live in light years ahead of us. The technology, the cleanliness, they still have a culture of respect. We just don't have that here.
Simplicity.
It's very simple. So it's like every time I go there, it gives me a different view on life. Like things that we used to do as kids, they still do. I'm watching 19-year-olds with other 19-year-olds jump on public transportation, riding bikes down the street in a major city, going to school with their little briefcase. I'm like, ain't no way in the world I'm sending my kids to school with another 9-year-old to get on public transportation. But they still are on that out there. They're not going to make it back. But so when I see that, I'm like, I wish we had this here. No, there's a sacrifice, there's a cost for it. That's what I'm saying. My kids, they'll never know that. Never. I couldn't wait to get on the bus because I knew the homies was going to be on the bus on the way to school or to football practice. Like that's what it was. Now, if they not in the car with us, they not going.
Right.
They not going. Right. But so when I see that, just different lifestyles. Like we have our history, we have our culture. They have the same. They're teaching themselves the same thing that we're teaching ourselves here. But once you get outside of that and you're able to be an outsider, you're able to really, I think, open your mind's eye to like the world is bigger than just the place you live in.
Like Germany, bro, and like parts of Europe, like they still love the essence of hip hop. They still love the way that it's crazy, man. Like, I think American artists, we could get some real hip-hop history lessons based off the taste of people outside of America.
Right.
Because they love the old school. Old school.
Right.
Yeah.
Except the hip-hop part of it.
Oh, for sure. The lyrical, they on that heavy.
Yeah. But it's funny because when I listen to the European rappers, like a lot of their cadence, their cadence is damn near the same.
Yeah.
It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and they repeat it. But if you're able to take that part out and listen to what they're saying, they're still really trying to be lyricists.
Yeah.
And that part I appreciate.
Yeah.
Because I say it all the time, like everybody can't be gangster all the time.
All
Like
the time,
every
no.
single person, like it can't be.
That's what they feeding us.
It just can't be.
They just feeding us that. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, bro. You just gotta know this era, pages and underground, to get to the like real sourceful hip hop. Like it's still here. Like I'm gonna be honest to you. Like when people say, "Yo, music is not," the masses is pushing that style to you.
Right.
It's still great music out here. I'm talking about, bro. It's some good artists out here. They just don't have the tools to collect the minds to listen to them. That's really what it is. And when you don't have tools, you lack confidence. So your music is not as creative as it should be. But when you got the confidence, y'all know how it is. You get on this field. Like if you don't got the confidence from people, you ain't hitting the same no more.
Right.
If you don't feel like they know I'm a, they give you that
Right.
extra.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's part of entertainment, man. You got to know somebody laughing at your joke in order for you to feel funny.
We're going to go into the banana boat ritual segment. So it's well documented that baseball players, we have our little rituals, our pregame routines and whatnot. So you just mentioned, like, before getting into performances and obviously knowing what you need to do the people got to know your joke. Right. Yeah. So before you get into performing, what type of rituals or pre-performance or pre-show routines did you have?
Yeah, my pregame is I have in my dressing room. I gotta have people. Like I gotta fill the party in order to go to the party. So I always like, yo, bro, let people in, not just girls. Like, yo, male fans, like, yo, what up, bro? Take a picture. Or people behind. Like, I gotta make my dressing room like a party. I have to. Like if I have a dressing room that's just quiet, it's just me, I'll be like, this is about to be a bad show. Every time. Like if it ain't that's why I don't like touring a lot though. Like big tours, because it's like secluded. It's not a party.
Right.
So I gotta have a party in the back. It gotta be like a mini party.
Man.
Yo, let's take some shots. Yo, what up? Like
Yeah.
Like I gotta record music like that, everything. It have to be like that's always my pre-games. Like it gotta be a mini party.
Has there ever been one where you did it and you didn't have that before, which made you realize, like, yo, I gotta. This is my vibe that I gotta have for this now.
It's always like it always got them knickknacks that like, yo, we don't want nobody back. I'm like, yeah, you need to get some people back here immediately. Because think about life without partying. What is it worth without your birthday party, your kid's birthday party, your mom's, your brothers, your cousins, your aunts, a club,
Celebrating life.
Yeah.
So the party is celebrating life for you. Like
it's celebration.
It's
like,
that
what's life
moment
without
you have to be
celebrating?
there.
Right.
Like you have to celebrate. You have to create celebration. Like even when I didn't have it, I created small celebrations. Like I always took celebration up and up and up and up and up. Like I still didn't do the perfect party that I want, and it's coming.
That was on the way.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, bro.
Speaking of on the way, what we got new coming out for you, Flocka? We got a new album. What we talking about? What we got?
I definitely put new music out this year, but what I'm more so excited about is putting a sit-down restaurant in my neighborhood in Riverdale.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I ain't get up.
It's already in the works?
Oh, yeah, I'm almost done right now.
Oh, foundation up, everything?
Oh, yeah, it's called
we
Five
talk
Ocean.
about that.
Okay.
I'm in Riverdale. I wanted to get like a super big restaurant, but like, some Waka, take your time, be humble. So I put it, and people like, yo, no, you can't go back to your hood, man. Open up in your hood. I'm like, well, I never left. So I was inside my neighborhood one day. I'm like, damn, I don't got nowhere to sit down
for us
and
to
eat
go.
food.
Right.
It's crazy, bro. I was sitting there getting all the fast food, like still eating the fast food junk. I'm like, nah, hell no. So I wanted something that you could come sit down and feel like you in and then what Riverdale is gonna be kind of store. And I feel like I'm creating that.
What type of food we talking about? We talking about with some high level, mid level, southern food, comfort
it's
food.
not expensive. Like it's affordable, tasteful food. You know, I got the lamb chops, you know, the steak, the seafood, the good brunch, you know.
So,
shout out to Chef Corey.
I always ask this question because we in Atlanta. Where does because you in the restaurant, but where does seafood come from in Atlanta? Y'all got to fly it. You got to fly it in every time.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that fresh seafood in.
Yeah.
All day.
From the Bay.
From the Bay? When are we looking at that being open?
The breakfast muffins.
Ooh.
When's that going to open though?
Yeah.
I mean, you showing us when it's going to open. That's all I want to know. What we talking about?
By my birthday.
By your birthday?
I say June. I'm beginning of June.
Oh, so we right around the corner. So you really right there.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm
I fixed it one time. Right? And once I gutted it out again. I was supposed to open it a year ago. So one time I fixed it and I looked, I was like, nah, this ain't lounge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gut it.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I found stuff in it that I don't know, man. I ain't even trying to make money off it either.
Right.
I promise it could literally pay everybody that worked there and even out, I'm happy.
As long as the people got something.
I want the hospitality to sell itself. I want somebody when they walk in here, because I like when I go somewhere, it ain't about being Waka Flocka. Like, Waka, I already know what you want, bro. You want like the salt pepper. Or they be at the bar talking to this guy like, I already know what kind of drink you want.
Yeah.
Like, I want that feeling because being from an our environment, you never feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get that importance.
Right.
So that's big. Like, everybody at work, I'm like, hey, this is big for y'all to know y'all people. Because you want them to, you know what I'm saying? So it's just hospitality, man. Customer service.
Yeah.
You want that service, man.
You want that spot where everybody can feel like, hey, bro, this is home.
This
This
the
that
A.
spot to come
This
over
the
here
A.
and come eat.
You know what I'm saying? The 2022 champs. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. He living on that. Hey,
There
I mean,
it
when was the last time we got 108? But if we in, y'all not getting it this year. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
got a question, too.
I'm keep it 100. Hold on. I just, you know, y'all got a good squad. Y'all got some good players. It's just this thing's gonna be all year. We're just gonna leave it right there.
All-Stars here in Atlanta this
I
year.
forgot. Great point. Good point. We'd be remiss if
Are
we
we
didn't mention that.
are we gonna see the potential of Waka Flocka Flame in the Celebrity All-Star softball game?
Ooh, I'm in. Count me in right
And
now.
what can we expect?
Man, count me in.
I mean, you know, there's
me,
a lot of talent here.
I'm going to build my coordination like. I'm building right now. I swear to God, let them say, "Oh, Waka, we want you in a softball game."
Oh, it's done. It's done. I'm about to hit Rob right
done.
now. I'm hitting Rob and Noah right now. Soon as it's done, I'm hitting Rob and Noah like it's on.
We all know you from Atlanta.
That's some brave
Rock your
Air Force
stuff.
One, so fire, bro.
The 2025 All-Star Game is going to be here in Atlanta. And, you know, we trying to go around and get all ATLians, people of influence in Atlanta and Waka. We want to officially invite you to the MLB Cap Suite. The Cap is not Cap. It's the Commissioner's Ambassador Program. Me and Ryder co-chair. So we trying to curate this suite. We want you to come through. My man already invited you to play an All-Star game. You're going to be ready.
Sir.
He's in.
Count me in.
We want you to be Atlanta all the way through.
Count me in.
We want to see all of it. So you heard it here.
Count me in.
It's official. If we don't get you in, it's his fault.
All right, bet.
Yeah, but I mean, it's you good. You good with me.
I need that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Now we're gonna take a look at some first pitches. This is a baseball show after all. We're gonna take a look at some first pitches, whether they're infamous or famous.
Right.
You know, and I want to get your thoughts. Well, one, can you throw a baseball?
I think we'll have to find out.
Oh, we have to find. So
Okay.
he's not confirming.
Yeah, he's not confirming nor denying.
That sounds like a solid no to me. That's not a solid no. But either way, we don't have no evidence whether he can or cannot. But we're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna start out with Quavo.
Yes, sir.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
He messed up already.
already
He
coming
got
out.
glasses
Represent.
He got
Is this what we
glasses
have to
on.
look forward to?
Yeah.
Lefty. I like that.
And he's shaking off. He better throw a strike. That wasn't bad.
I mean, that didn't look bad. I mean, he
yeah.
gave a Jordan fist at the end, so you know that was good.
Man, that Prince throw. Man, Quay, man, you tripping, man. He should have broke a chain.
Right.
All right, so 1 to 10 on a scale of 1 to 10.
3.
3? Damn.
Ooh,
Damn, that's cool. I thought it was
boy
All
was
right.
tripping,
Oh,
man.
we got
I thought
SM
he was
double O
tripping,
right
man.
here. Yes, sir.
Oh, Snoop.
Over here in Milwaukee.
You know what I'm saying?
In Milwaukee.
No, this ain't
Let's
about
see,
to be
what's
good.
this about?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right.
He a football coach. He should be able to throw
That's
baseball.
true. That's true. What you got, Walker?
3.
A 3? You need more velocity. Yeah.
They both throwing like they. Come on,
And we got Luda. We keep. Oh, he got the big.
Oh, he got the big arm.
Frank, I love Ludacris, bro.
Hey,
My dog,
like he was a party, still a party. Oh, what the hell?
Wait, did it came out too?
That face though.
Yeah.
He was
10 for that.
They get a 10. All right, he got the Luda arm.
Yes, sir.
Luda. All right, now we on the Kid Cudi. Oh, he in the whole Brave uniform. Oh, that's Cleveland. It's the uniform
Kid
for
Cudi
me.
in the
That's
uniform?
and the uniform.
Yeah, he got a
Full
5
uni.
already.
Man, he looking like
Full uni.
I ain't gonna lie.
He look like he played for the Negro League.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't
We
want
were
to
all
say
thinking
it,
it.
but we
We were
were
all
thinking
thinking
it.
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
Satchel Paige.
Yeah.
That's what I see. That's what I see. I'm just gonna leave it there. But I'm glad you said it.
Oh, he put the
Ooh,
pitch out.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Yeah. He put
What
some
boy
of that.
Cudi get a 7, 8.
Hey. Oh, they didn't rock it on the backside.
He get an 8. Cudi get an 8, man.
Yeah, it's
Cudi
effort.
get an
It's
8,
effort in there.
And he had good form. It just went the wrong
just-
way.
Right?
That's how mine's
He
going.
had that spider tech on there.
there.
Oh, 50. Okay.
No. It's Jackson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
Jackson.
Curtis Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
That's Curtis
Got you.
Jackson.
Oh,
Oh.
pitch out. Oh, wow. What happened? And the catcher looked at him too, bro. Come on, man. Wow.
What the?
Hey, so I ain't gonna even lie.
Nah, Fifth.
Hey,
You got your
what
plus one.
a plus one. Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it all the way real, because there are some times I went to cover second base. Yeah, and that was my same reaction.
You know what? Yeah.
Hey,
I can't even lie to you. It did. It did. It was even worse than that. It was worse than the catcher,
I'm coming
bro.
in to cover the bag,
Yeah.
and look at me. My bad, Jay. I'm running. I'm like, hey, just straight up, just.
Sometimes you gotta own it, bro.
Hey, so
And it would be the funniest thing to me. Now it was the
Now
funniest
it's funny.
thing.
He used to be mad.
because the reactions, like,
But it
where
wasn't just- it was universal.
it would just take off and just kind of sail and go up, and he would just, you could just see his whole demeanor just, just bad posture. It just instant scoliosis, bro. That was it. Just instant.
Waka, want to appreciate you coming down, spending some time with us at the 611
Yes,
podcast, spreading knowledge. More importantly, getting to know you as a person. For our fans to get to know you, we know you by your music. The inspiration, Ryan, coming out to that big man music.
Yeah, we gotta lock in now.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
But just trying to bring something different to what we do.
Yeah.
Baseball is definitely, it's part of the culture. It doesn't matter what race, gender, creed. When you go to a baseball stadium, it's going to be music.
Mm-hmm.
Not only music, it's going to be rap music. It's going to be hip hop.
Yep.
We're there. Whether you see it on the screen is different. But being able to bring these behind the scenes stories, have guys come out, share who they are, makes us even bigger fans. So we love the music, but meeting you as a humanitarian, things you're doing, putting kids in college, helping them get to pros, the restaurant you got coming up, man, that's all stuff that inspires me, because we all look for a second life after what we've done professionally. So to see you still doing and giving back, man, for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Much
you.
respect.
Man, much love. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all,
No.
man. I made it. Jimmy and Ryan show, baby. I
Yeah.
made it. 611.
Appreciate you. Yes,
I
sir.
made it, baby.
Yes, sir.
sir.